everyone, and welcome to Angles with Angel. My name is Angel, and I'm your host on this space. Today, we have a guest on this episode. It's been a minute we had a guest. Talking about money, talking about every other thing. And I think we are finally getting back into like the rhythm of the entire vision of Angles with Angel. And today, I am thrilled to have Matthew, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us again.
Tell them why it's again.
Again, because we had this recording sometime last year, 2025 February to be precise, and things happened. Media team, which is me. Media team happened, and audio wasn't great, and then we had to like record again. But here we are again.
All of that just to say a lot goes into this. So
Bro, subscribe, share this video, like it. Before you continue, click that like button.
and the notification beside it.
Yeah,
the bell.
What he said.
I've never said it before. I'm so happy.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today.
I'm very happy to be here. Delighted, thrilled from the bottom of my
Nah, I believe you. Thank you. And have you been since the last time we recorded?
I think I've been very good, honestly speaking. And I usually give honest answers. I try to give honest answers to that, but I think
so. On a scale of 1 to 10,
maybe 7, 8.
Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's actually good. Great. Okay, tell us a bit about you. Let's do a bit of introduction about you, your background, what you do currently, and yeah, we'll take it from there.
Okay, I have a bachelor's in estate management from Unilag, which we both went to, but we didn't meet there.
Actually, wait, we didn't meet there. Where did we meet?
Oh
yeah.
So I went to Unilag. I did a bachelor's in estate management. I worked a bit in Nigeria in real estate consulting and valuation. I felt like I wanted to make more money, so I got interested. I got interested in the finance aspects of real estate, and that spiraled into many things. That spiraled into me applying to masters in real estate finance. I got one through a scholarship, the Commonwealth scholarship, and I did that, and now I work in real estate investing, real estate private equity.
Amazing. I feel like I'm gonna have another chat with you on real estate. Maybe not even a recording, maybe just like, because real estate is such a big topic, a big concept that everyone should actually. I love real estate. Like I spend time watching YouTube videos on like real estate, on houses and all of that. Yes. But just talking about, the Commonwealth scholarship that you got. Today's episode, we're diving into talking about your story of having multiple rejections. It's not the end of the world necessarily, just like a means to an end, and how to handle rejections and basically like bounce back. We're gonna come to that, but just for people who genuinely want to come to the UK or Canada, whatever, travel for their masters abroad, coming from the decline of Japa wave, the exchange rates, the economy, the tuition fees, everything, and even the immigration law changes as well. What would you say to someone who wants to genuinely further education abroad? How can you like take advantage and leverage on scholarships, opportunities from your own experience?
Great question. I think I am a great person to answer that because I simply couldn't afford to school here on my own. And knowing that put me in a position where I was speaking with my sister, 2 people actually. So I spoke with my sister and she put something in perspective for me because I deeply, deeply wanted to study abroad. Not necessarily to JAPA, but just to study. She asked me a question. I think it was 2 weeks to the deadline of the Commonwealth scholarship, and then she had linked me with a Commonwealth scholar.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. If you aim to get these scholarships, the very best way is just get linked with a scholar already. Commonwealth or any other scholarship you might be interested in. But she linked me with this person, and I felt like it was too late because it was just 2 weeks to go, and the essays were like
I feel like that's what discourages me from applying to scholarships, like those essays.
But What they're not that long. Not all of them are very long.
Yeah.
What discourages you will discourage many other people. So that's kind of an advantage. But she said something. She asked me one question that just changed everything. She said, do you have a choice? My answer was no. I didn't have a choice. I needed to at least apply, at the very least, right? So I had her, my sister, who's a lecturer in the UK, and a Commonwealth scholar both read through my essays many times. Many times.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't get frustrated was because of the rewards I had.
Yeah, focus.
But it was very worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, get people in your network get people who have already gotten these things and
Like
then
him.
have them
Connect with him on LinkedIn.
and then have them review your essays. The other thing is just know that there's a big difference between impossible and very hard. That difference changes everything. I was speaking with Taye, a mutual friend, long time ago. He might not even remember, but that perspective changes everything. It's the difference between applying and not applying, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah,
today.
I know. That's such a big face, like getting, because I can't remember, but I think I paid over £20,000. And now, I mean, the exchange rate is not even funny. Imagine, selling things that you have, probably even incurring debt just for your tuition.
Most people,
so now it doesn't really make any economical sense, right? But I think people can, leverage on scholarships like this to pursue their dreams. But
absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's start from the beginning. Yeah, you said you worked a bit in Nigeria, came for your master's. Now let's talk about your journey into getting your first role, right? When did you start applying first? Because you started your master's September 2023.
Yes.
Right, and your program was 1 year.
Yes.
Now, when did you start applying for a role?
It's a great question because I had started applying seriously for roles even before I landed in the country. I had applied so much that I already had 2 rejections before I got to the UK. And I think it was just a lot of wisdom because I learned this from someone, shout out to my friend, big time consultant, taught me something. He said, very simple, but it changes everything. Apply early. Many people talk about how applying to jobs is a numbers game, but I don't hear enough. Maybe I don't even hear at all that applying to jobs is a time game as well.
Yeah.
Unless you're fine getting a job 3 years after you graduate, starting early changes everything. And starting early impacts the number of attempts that you have.
Yeah.
I started really early. I think I was just checking the chats with another mutual friend of ours, and I saw that I got my internship after I had applied to 152 jobs in the UK.
Wow.
And I mean, I'll go wherever your questions take me, but that's a snippet of what the journey was like, applying a lot.
What do you think is the ideal time range for a job application? Of course, this is not to say things cannot happen quick, and I know that there's the God factor and all that. Like, what do you think ideally? Give or take, you're saying, okay, if you really want to come into this, give yourself this number of time or something, or months. From your own experience, not like not generic.
So this is not ideal, right? It's my experience.
Yeah.
Just like I said, it took me 150 attempts to get a role. I think that a year is a fair time. So we both work in finance. So let's talk about like investment banking and those the way those cycles run.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so the months skip my mind, but there is a time frame where summer internships open.
Yeah.
That's when you want to have been applying prior, and that's where you want to be applying heavily.
Yeah.
And a little post summer internship openings or off cycle openings.
Yeah.
But 1 year seems fine because I got mine in 1 year. I think I say that because I like to be optimistic. You can get something within 1 year. So 1 year sounds good. But if you're in a structured industry like finance, you need to be very conscious of those cycles and the way they run.
Absolutely. I think, I'm not so sure but I think from July, August, a lot of these opportunities open up, and you have deadlines till like October, November. And I think they can like start in January or something. I can't remember, but
I do think they start early in the year because my internship started in June. Like I started working in June, so I got the offer. I got the offer the Monday after reboot camp. So I got the offer in
reboot camp testimony.
I got the offer in.
Mine was also reboot camp testimony. Attend reboot camp. They know they miss reboot camp.
You can always do your research and find out what the rigid timelines are, but there are timelines if you're in finance.
Yeah. Okay, so we know how the job market has always been crazy, right? But most especially in the last 2 to 3 years, right? But for you landed your internship like, right after school and all of that.
Before school ended.
Oh, no, before school ended actually. I mean, you had 150 plus attempts. What was the toughest part for you in that period?
I mean, because you're asking a personal question, very interestingly, the toughest part for me was that I had to prioritize jobs, applying to jobs over school. It's a sad reality that I really battled with it, because throughout my 5 years in estate management in Unilag, I wanted to do a master's in this thing, and then now that I had the opportunity, I couldn't I couldn't give my all. It really pained me, but I think when you look at it from an immigrant standpoint and you are honest with yourself, with the reality that you're faced with, you might not have any other option. I still did very, very well in school, but I did have to sacrifice a lot of school. I couldn't read every day because I was applying every day. That was very tough on me. But I mean, I want to say the rejections were tough.
Bro, the unfortunately's.
They were, but I have a way of.
But what kept you going? So what kept you going in all of this?
The fact that I didn't have a choice kept me going. I'm not even joking. The fact that I would go back to your motherland.
Our motherland.
Joking, but I'm not joking. I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice, and that propelled me. I didn't have a choice. I think if you're honest enough with yourself, if you dimension the possibilities, you will realize that you don't really have a choice. So give it all that you can.
Okay, so I mean, good motive right there. But what would you say to people that obviously do not have a choice and they have been applying, like literally, honest to God, they have been applying day and night, and like you said, you prioritizing job applications, and school. We know that job applications itself is an entire 9 to 5. It takes like it really is. It takes a whole day. You trying to tailor your CV and even trying to like see if you're a good fit for the role. So what would you say to people that actually have been applying, they don't have a choice, but are not getting good outcomes?
I think you've heard this a lot, but it's important to say it because it's true. All you need is a yes, one yes.
Yeah.
Prioritize, if you're already a student, prioritize your alumni network. I know a number of people who got the jobs, sponsored jobs that they have now, simply because they worked for free. So my program, the real estate program that I went to at the University of Reading was amazing in almost every way. They paired us with alumni, and for many people, those alumni that they got paired with are how they got their jobs. Prioritize your alumni network and go for events. I was a part of 2 programs that I think every single immigrant should be a part of. SEO London.
Yeah.
I was a part of their real estate academy. Shout out to them. They're the best things in sliced bread. They will train you.
Yeah.
They'll get you linked with. So the real estate, what's it called? The real estate training. It wasn't called a training. It was called something else. It was in partnership with Blackstone, Tristan, Starwood,
So
Goldman Sachs.
Big fans.
Like I met everybody. SEO London and 10,000 Black Interns.
Yeah.
Those guys will guarantee you an internship. I think you pick 3 industries that you want, and they'll pick a random and assign you. We know someone who got Goldman Sachs, and she's there today.
Yeah.
So prioritize networking events. Prioritize your alumni network. Don't give up. I think maybe some people just need to hear it again and again and again. You need only 1 yes. Don't give up. Many other people have done.
That's something Pastor Peter told me, like when I was applying for a job. And you maybe because you're a guy, it's really very easy for you to just, it takes 1 year. But for me, like how I dealt with rejection, like it wasn't cool. Like mentally, I was like I had a total breakdown mentally.
Because you weren't used to.
Yeah, because I wasn't used to rejections. I'll call Pastor, I'll be crying on the phone, and he'll say, Angel, all you need is 1 yes. And he'll say, keep digging, keep digging. And it gave the example of Isaac, and
the well.
Yeah.
The wells.
The wells. He kept digging, and then it took just one. And, that kept me going. I think that scripture, like I would always read that scripture like over and over again. It's not as simple as, all you need is 1 yes. We know, but that's the truth. Like all you need is actually 1 yes. So keep going, keep pushing. I think it's also very important to know the basics, things like having a very good CV. Did you used to like tailor your CVs to jobs?
Yes, because there are jobs that I had on my mind that were special, that I felt like they required that attention.
Yeah.
I needed to give them my all.
Yeah.
And then there were the others.
On a scale of preference, you actually know the companies that you want to work with, right? Or even the roles that you want to. But let me also ask this question. I know you were applying for like specifically real estate finance roles. Were you also applying for survival jobs, just like for backup? Like I know you said you knew what you wanted, but were you applying for that as backup?
A little, but to be honest, not really, because real estate jobs were already, like I already had too many to apply to. So I did not prioritize jobs that were outside my field. I applied to 1 or 2, but not seriously, because I've always wanted to do real estate finance.
So you got your internship, right? That was your first offer after multiple rejections, right?
Yeah.
Now, 2 questions actually. One, how did you feel? The day you got that offer, how did you actually feel? How did you feel? Plus, yes, after the internship, what next? Sponsorship and all of that, because of course the internship was for a period of time. Right, so after the internship, what then happened? So how did you feel, and then what next?
To be honest, that day is a blur. I remember seeing welcome to the name of the company, welcome to Rivan, like the dashboard.
Yeah.
I was elated, but I think to an extent, I already knew I would get something. I can't explain it. I was elated, but I already knew.
Yeah.
How was
the application process for you like?
Okay, cool. Oh yes, this is a great question. Because before I left Nigeria, there were just a number of things that I knew I had to do. It will sound very vain. And it will sound very vain, but I knew I needed to do a headshot. Professional headshot. It sounds obvious, but I knew my LinkedIn had to look good. And the reason now, with the privilege of hindsight, the reason I can say that those needed to be in place is because the 2 jobs that I've gotten in the UK, they reached out to me first. Yeah. And that's a tip for someone right there. But
so you didn't apply, they reached out to you first?
Yeah, they reached out to me first.
That's like some boss move. That's some boss move.
So, I mean, that's a whole other strategy.
Yeah.
Learning how to attract what you want to attract.
Yep.
But, I mean, you need to apply, so apply.
Yeah.
but then also put yourself out there on LinkedIn. So, like I said, my school had alumni events, and then there was a careers consultant in the school who would also arrange for most of these alumni to come back with their companies to pitch and not to pitch, but like to recruit.
Yeah, to recruit, yeah.
To recruit and have us just learn about the industry. And then that's how I got my internship. The boss came with two guys in the team.
Yeah.
So the boss and one other person in the team went to my school, did my program. So they were talking about valuations, and I did valuations in Nigeria, real estate valuations in particular. So I was very curious, very intrigued. It was different. So I had questions. I either answered questions or asked questions, and they took notice because they said it during the internship. They told other people during the internship that was the guy asking questions or answering questions.
Ask questions, put yourself out there.
So when they came, it was a webinar, so it wasn't physical. So I didn't meet them physically, but I sent LinkedIn messages to them. Hi, the name. It was a very enlightening session, and I knew they would remember me, so I didn't need to introduce myself. But maybe I still did, not sure. But it was a very enlightening session about valuations, different from what I knew back in West Africa. Looking forward to keeping in touch, that kind of vibe. The two guys didn't respond, but the boss responded with a casual, "Oh, thank you, great, good to meet you," random stuff. I was on a call with a pastor friend who is a mutual friend, and then for some reason, maybe I was sleepy or something, I mistakenly sent something. I think it was actually my CV actually. I mistakenly sent something to the boss on LinkedIn, and then I deleted it because LinkedIn had that feature at the time.
Oh, you could delete the message and it would not show like message deleted or something?
It must have shown because I think I slept and woke up, and the guy came, and the message I saw was, "Hi Matthew, would you be interested in a paid summer internship?" So random. So after that, I did 2 interviews.
God bad me.
I did 2 interviews with a senior associate and him, who was he's a senior vice president, and then I got the internship. Cool. A few things that I hope are beneficial to them in that story.
A lot. I think for me, what stood out is, in terms of LinkedIn, I'm not like the best user of LinkedIn, but I think that's something I want to be more intentional with. As simple as you going for events and putting a good recap or summary and tagging the people that maybe the speakers that were in that meeting.
People do that too, and that's great. I never did, but I know people who do.
I've never done it, but it's something I want to try to do, because how else can I be on LinkedIn? I'm not the talk about this topic in finance person, but yeah. And I think second question, like after the internship, like what next?
So I had a recruiter reach out to me during the
Another
recruiter, because I moved companies. So I was at Blackstone at the time, a Blackstone portfolio company. Yeah. And because of that, I did have some publicity. So recruiters were reaching out. Yeah. But this one, I think it was, I have to admit, it was a little small pride. I wasn't responding to most recruiters, but I decided to respond to this guy. And it turned out to be the company that I work with now. Great JD.
Was it during the internship the recruiter reached out? Yeah. Okay, cool. So before the end of your internship, you already had an opportunity waiting for you. Yep. That's so good. No.
It really is. There's no honest way to describe what I've described without acknowledging God.
Absolutely. In hindsight, is there anything you learned from that process, from that entire process, that stuck with you, like even after the whole phase?
Trust God. Just like I said, there's no honest way to describe what I've gone through without acknowledging God. I don't really think there's anything to hold on to with certainty. Besides the providence of God. I knew. It's the reason why it's a little hard. It's not hard, but because I already knew I would get a job, when I got it, it's very funny, but I wasn't excited. I knew.
So we know.
You really know. Trust God, and then also be resilient. You really believe that it's just 1 year that you need. So I think I should just say this. When I did my interview for the current role that I have, every answer that I gave, I answered from my bachelor's knowledge. I did not need a master's to answer those questions. And it's just a reminder. I started doing valuation, real estate valuation in 200 level. 200 level was about the time when I decided, this is so random, but I decided that I would stop talking in exam halls. And what that does, what that does to a person's mind is that you're going into every exam hall knowing that if you hadn't prepared adequately, you're going to fail or you're not going to meet your goal. That does something to the mind. You begin to know your material. And maybe that's another tip. Know your material, trust God, and be resilient. Things will work. Romans 8:28. All things will work out for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Trust God, be resilient. It will happen. God is doing something great in this country. And,
it will happen. It will happen. Again, like, it cannot be overemphasized. Like, trust God. It can be really hard, especially, waking up and going through your emails and you're seeing a lot of unfortunately. It's really hard. Really, really hard. But keep going, rather than allow that weigh you down. Yeah, you can cry if you want to cry, but, pick up fast. Get going again, pick up fast. And, just channel that energy into saying, okay, today, applying for more jobs. Like, okay, if I did 10 yesterday, I'm doing 20 today. If I did 20 yesterday, I'm doing 30, tomorrow. I am reaching out to more people and I'm speaking up. Also, do not be afraid to speak up within your community, within your circle of friends. Speak up. Don't be in isolation, right?
With the Nigerian community that we have in the UK now, that's such a it's such an important thing. Speak up.
Because you're not the only one.
And you will know someone who knows someone who can help you.
It could be as little as, looking through your CV and telling you, I think, maybe not just looking through your CV and maybe hearing more about your experience and saying, oh, I think you can fix this, or reword this particular role or responsibility in this way, or, use the ATS system to, just a lot of advice here and there. You don't know, what you can benefit from people. So don't be in isolation, speak up. So just before we go, do you have any final words? I know we said a lot today, but just to wrap up this session, any final words?
Yes. You cannot underestimate the power of dreaming big. It changes everything. It changes everything. It determines what decisions you make, and the decisions you make determine where you end up. So I like to say, catch a compelling vision. Get something that wakes you up at night. I think the reason, it will sound very philosophical.
This is something Pastor will say.
Yes. It will sound very philosophical, but when you have primed your mind to think in this way, you can get up in the morning, have a tough decision to make, and you'll ask yourself the question that I asked myself: do I have a choice? Your answer will be no, and you'll be able to make tough decisions. And because of those tough decisions, a friend of mine likes to say, do hard things. your life will change drastically over an extended period of time if you continuously do audacious things. That's really it. I think that mindset, the difference between having that mindset and not having that mindset is worlds apart.
And I mean, just picking up what you've said, this could also be for people who are maybe in quotes waiting season and maybe doing like a survival job because you, of course, you don't want to fold your arms not doing anything, right? So if you're in this phase where you're trusting God for that job that you want and you're doing some survival job, I think that's what they call it, survival job. Still have that compelling vision to say, yes, I'm doing this right now, but God has greater plans for me.
Absolutely.
Think big. And in terms of like thinking big, don't just think. Do the big things. Do the hard things like you said. And
from the little steps day by day. Let it be observable from the conduct of your life that even though you are doing this now, when you get back home, you are taking big steps. You're taking big steps to get you to where you I don't want to say where you ought to be, but you get it, where you will be. Where
you're going to.
It is where you ought to be.
Well, actually, where you ought to be. All right. Before we go, we're gonna have a quick game. It's called Hired or Fired. And I'll basically give you a job hunt scenario and you tell me if it's a hired for you, meaning like is it a smart move, or if it's fired, meaning probably not the best.
I like your games. I always like your games.
Thank you. I think we can just do 2. So pick a number between 1 and 15. Random.
13.
13. Okay. Being completely honest about weaknesses in interviews.
It depends on what weakness.
Hired or fired? Hired or fired?
It really depends. I really like honesty. To be honest, I would say hired, right? Because I really like honesty, but it depends on the type. There are some things you just can't say. But I value honesty so much that I would, generally speaking, I would hire such a person. It's just one of my deep values. I value honesty.
Cool. Whatever works for you, Sha.
Yes, whatever works for you.
All right, second number. 13 is gone.
I need to clarify. Don't say funny things in interviews. Don't say weaknesses like that.
Don't try to be too funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can, again, read your room.
Yeah. Read the room.
Yeah, another number.
6.
6. I was literally looking at 6. Using AI tools to help write your CV.
Right. Well, yeah.
Do you use AI to write your CV?
I used AI to edit.
Yeah.
So my school had this thing where it would just make your CV more punchy. They're very flat statements that people write.
Yeah.
And it would just make the adjectives in past tense very punchy. It will frame the numbers. It will quantify all the use AI.
Of course. And maybe just one last question. AI. Like everyone's talking about AI now. Every conference, every event, everything, AI. Hey, hi. AI. What do you think about AI? Especially in the context of course, there's a good part of AI, right? It makes you productive. There's the productivity benefits of AI. But in terms of your career, how can you leverage AI?
Picture an old-time painter. Imagine, just get into their frame of mind when they realized that cameras now existed and anyone without artistic skill could do what they do. It must have been horrible.
Yeah.
It would have been spoken down on. But the truth of the matter is, if technology can do a thing and can do it satisfactorily enough, then human beings need to step up and do whatever is on a higher order than that task. So I love AI. AI is the reason why I now have personal relationships with 3 partners in my office, just because there's an AI body system and I'm teaching them how to use it. So AI is giving me visibility at work. I love it. It's making my work better.
Teach me. Let me have visibility. Let me also have visibility at work.
So yeah, but the downsides are that, for instance, I use VBA code. So VBA just automates Excel, Microsoft application apps, like tasks for you. It just automates it basically. You can Google for a more expressive definition. But because of AI now, I actually don't know how to write VBA code.
Oops.
When there's an error, I need AI to actually correct the error. But look, that's a tangent to my role, so I'm fine with it. But I just said that to highlight a problem, a potential problem with AI. It can take away deep levels of understanding of the users. And that's what we need to ensure that we don't let happen to the things that are important to us. But I love AI. AI is my best friend.
I love AI too. I use AI every day.
Every day. Every day.
Thanks to AI. Anyways, thank you so much. This was a very, very, very good, interesting conversation. Thank you.
Very happy to be here.
I'm always happy to be with you.
Very happy to chat with you, man. My guy, Angel.
Alrighty. See you guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.